Hello and welcome to another edition of the Terrance Cox Global Network, where all great changes start with a network of conversation. Today, kids dream and dream big. Don't listen to me, don't listen to your mother, don't listen to your father, and don't listen to friends. If you have a better widget, may it be a product, may it be a service, may it be a technology base. A lot of times people do not see your dream because they're standard. They're in the standard fold. So when people are telling you that your dream doesn't make sense, be respectable and tell them I can understand that, but you keep your eye on the prize. Because it's the young kids like you have to inject new blood into anything that you do in order for evolution to continue to move forward. If Henry Ford had listened to the biggest horse dealer in his state, when the horse dealer told Henry Ford, there's no way in the world you're going to be able to replace my 5,000 horses, we will still be galloping. We will still be galloping on horses. When Thomas Edison tried 1,000 times, the candle maker next door told him nothing would ever replace the candle, the wick, and oil that was burned at the time. Thomas Edison said it best when he said, one thing that I learned is I learned 1,000 ways not to make it work. Do not waver from your dream if you have a better product, service, widget, or technology platform. When the young, brilliant men were in college and created something called Facebook, I could imagine the naysayers saying, those kids don't know what they're doing. Nobody's going to get interactive into that. But today, worldwide, it's one of the largest technology platforms the world has ever known. For some young guys came out of college. Now, if they had held back and listened to the naysayers, we would not have this level of technology. I recall when Amazon launched, a gentleman that I know in a delivery service said there's no way on earth that Amazon was going to be able to move that many packages in so many languages, so many countries, so many geographical locations around the world. But yet we live by it every day. If old man France and the great ones like Bruton Smith and all of the old school NASCAR years ago when they started off running moonshine in the South, if they were not visionaries enough and they listened to everybody else, the brand NASCAR would not be what it is. Don't listen to anybody, kids. If you got a better widget, better product, better service, a better brand, you keep knocking on the door till somebody tells you yes. When Bill Gates sat in his garage and all the neighbors will be peeping out the window, what is he doing in the garage? If he had listened to them, he would not have created and become the philanthropist that he is. Because anytime that you're a creative person and you're doing something new, something different, something exciting, the world, if it's not known to them, they're blinded by what they're accustomed to. They're blinded by their standard. Don't ever stop, regardless of what it is. When the gentleman Warren Buffett created his platform, I'm sure that everybody probably said, now that doesn't make sense over there. That's never going to really evolve or turn into anything, but yet it has turned into one of the biggest companies in the United States. If he had listened to naysayers, you have to crush what comes into your ear, and how you be weary of people giving you their opinion if it's not what you want to hear. I remember a young man years ago from up north was hustling CDs out of a car. His name now is Jay-Z, and he's become a mogul. Not a black mogul, a white mogul. The world is different today. He's a mogul. He came from the streets all the way up. So when you look at guys like this, you don't listen to what nobody says, because if Jay-Z had to listen every time the record company slammed the door in his face, they were slamming the door in his face. He said, be done with this. Let me hustle my own game. And now he has become a mogul. And I'm extremely proud of him. Never met him before. Now, Tyler Perry. I remember Tyler Perry when he first started doing plays. See, all of these Henry Ford's, Thomas Edison's, the guys from Facebook, Amazon, these Tyler Perry, these are the ones that you wake up every day and say, I can do it. They did it, I can do it. Tyler Perry went from doing plays in the city of Atlanta to one of the biggest movie brands, not just in the United States, around the world. It was a time where the movies didn't understand that if you had a minority as a catalyst that understood how they think, they would buy tickets, buy DVDs, and he's become a massive brand in America. And I know every day wasn't easy for him. See, you young kids, you have to realize that when you see people who have made it, they had a struggle to get there. You just see the toys and the trinkets and a lifestyle, but every great entrepreneur had his time in the struggle. Don King. If Don King had to listen to everybody, we never would have had the greatest fights of all time that will be in history forever. The Thrill in Manila. I can't do it here, let me go over there. You don't like what happened there, let's find a way to keep it going. Now, these kids are some of the names that you keep knocking on the door. You keep knocking on that door. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what your mother say, your father says, because they're standard a lot of times in their thinking. It's the new blood that activates and takes things to a higher level. You have to bring in new blood, because if you do not, man will still be on the horse, and we will still be walking down to the river with a pail to gather water. Somebody invented pipes to get water into the household. Once again, kids, dream big and dream large, and never ever give up on your dream. Once again, thank you for visiting the Terrance Cox Global Network. Please visit all of the social medias and visit the website as well. And don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I thank you.